I said I wasn't going to do this, and here I am bloody doing it. Oh, Lord. Barbell rows is the first exercise. To me, I feel like it is not the best idea. You're bending over in a non-warmed up core, and you're rowing a weight, which involves you bending over the whole time and then kind of rowing it, and then there's moments of weightlessness at the top of the lift, and then the weight kind of gets caught on the way down as you're repping these reps, right? And I think this is the reason why people do their back swing, because that moment of when the bar's right at the top, the bar is weightless for a split second, and if you don't engage the core, even when the weightlessness happens, you're going to screw yourself over, because that disengagement and then re-engagement can screw you over. Here I am bloody doing that. I did it today. I walked in and I was like, I've got barbell rows today. And I know full well, if I do the squats, I'm going to be freaking dead afterwards. The deadlifts felt horrible after my squats. So I figured, do I go in with a, fresh core that's not warmed up and not fully engaged, the central nervous system is not engaged? Or do I go into it when my core is spent on the back end of it? I like the back end of it if you're kind of working with singles, doubles, triples, that kind of thing. But if you're doing high reps, your central nervous system sort of takes a dump. Right now I'm not excited at all. I've just finished the squatting part, the set of 10 with 140. And I'm exhausted, dude. I'm like glad that this is the last thing I'm going to do. I'm going to go in the house. It's kind of like the finisher. It's a finisher. So I had to do it this way. I was very gingerly kind of warming up with the barbell. So I went with the rows, I went empty bar, then 60, and then 100. Usually I just do a few reps with 60 and then, slam the second plate and go. And I've been known to not even do that. I'll just go straight into the 100 kilo barbell row. And that's not usually all the time, I would do it after deadlift. So I would squat, I would deadlift, pull 260, 70, 80, whatever the hell I was doing at the time. And then straight after that, go into a 100 kilo barbell row. Now 100 kilos is a light feather compared to 240, 250, 260 on a deadlift. And so I figured my core's already warmed up in this bent over position, and so I just got to row it now. And so I feel like that's a smooth transition. And so I don't know how I feel about this. Right now I've got like sore obliques from yesterday's front squats, sore traps as well. And I was kind of, I didn't feel the most confident doing the barbell rows, but this is something that is going to be an ongoing discussion in my mind. But my current state where I'm squatting a lot, high reps, if I do squats first, I just won't get anything out of the rows. I just feel like I'm just going through the motions. And so unfortunately these big compound lifts really suffer if you do high rep squats beforehand. And this has been discussed for decades, how dominating high rep squats are. The Milk and Squats program, I've read the book I think twice now, and it's an interesting case, right? So you do one set all out, and then you're freaking spent, and like all the other exercises that you do, I don't know, they just kind of plucked on at the end, and you don't really engage fully. It's very, very difficult to care about anything after you've given everything into a squat. Now, I'm not giving everything here, but still, I'm sweaty, I'm jelly, I'm tired, like it's a lot of work. Even though I could probably get another 5, 6, 7 reps, whatever, I just feel exhausted. It's an exhausting thing. And so I'm glad now that I've finished the workout, I get to go inside the home and just relax. But for barbell rows scare me more than deadlifts, as funny as that sounds. It's just, you're basically planking in a position while moving weight around. Whereas a deadlift, you are bracing, you lift, and then you release your breath, and that's it. Where with barbell rows, you're there for 20, 30 seconds. You're breathing under load in that bent over, vulnerable position. And this is why a lot of people don't like rowing, me included for many years, because it's a risky thing. It's a very difficult thing. Like I actually feel like I'm laboring in the backyard, doing physical labor when I'm rowing. It doesn't feel like a exercise that's very much enjoyable. So there you go. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.